Hello, my name is Judy. Welcome to the Liberating Multitasker. Today, I thought we'd make a crock pot meal. It's a low-carb meal. It's called Crockpot Tuscan Chicken. So why don't you come join me? The first thing I'm going to do is add about a tablespoon of olive oil in my pan. I'm going to go ahead and place this chicken in the pan and I'm going to season it. Actually, what I'm going to do is season one side of it. I have salt, pepper, and some chili powder. I did not have red chili flakes, so I'm using chili powder instead. I'm just going to shake that up a bit. And I'm going to sprinkle some of this on and flip it as I do all these pieces. Always want to season both sides of your chicken. It is still a little cold, but that is just okay. I'm going to add 1 tablespoon of butter. We're going to cook it for about 5 to 6 minutes on one side. I'm going to go ahead and flip it. We're going to let this cook for about 3 to 4 minutes more. I'm going to add a little more salt and pepper. We want it to be nice and seasoned. And I'm going to add just a few crushed red pepper flakes. Okay, it's been about 4 minutes. I'm going to cut this off for a second and we're going to add this to our crock pot. We'll put this on the bottom of our pan. Now we're going to add 2 tablespoons of butter in the same pan. And it says use 3 cloves of chopped garlic, but I'm going to use minced garlic, and I'm just going to do about 3 tablespoons and let this saute for a minute. I think that ought to be good. And we're just going to let this saute for about 30 to 40 seconds, and then we'll add our next ingredients. Our next ingredients is going to be half a cup of chicken stock. So let me get this open. I have a half cup measure, so I'm going to add half a cup. I'm going to add 1.5 cups of cream, so I'll use 3 of these. Give this a stir. We're going to let this cook for about 3 to 4 minutes. Now this dish is new to me. I did find it online and I will be linking it in the description notes below. Now my chicken is not completely cooked. I'm going to cook it on high for 3 to 4 hours before I add my last ingredient. You can cook it on low for 6 to 8 hours. Now I believe our 3 to 4 minutes is up. We're going to add about 1 cup of grated Parmesan cheese, and 1 tablespoon of Italian dressing. We're going to cook this for about a minute, and then we'll add our next ingredient. Comment below and let me know if you've ever had this dish. Now it's time to add about 1/2 cup of chopped sun-dried tomatoes. Now we're going to cook this for about a minute. I'm going to cut my eye off. As you can see, it's not completely cooked. And now we're going to pour our sauce, I don't know if you can see it really good, over our chicken. Now that this is good and coated, we're going to put our lid on. We're going to cook it on high for about 4 hours. And I'll bring you back then. So now it's been about 4 hours, and you can see what this looks like. It smells so good. You can see those sun-dried tomatoes. But now it's time to add our spinach. So I'm adding 4 cups of packed spinach. And I'm just going to stir it all in. I'm just going to stir this all in. We want to make sure everything is good and incorporated and the sauce is coated this spinach. It's going to wilt on down, and then at that point it will be ready to serve. This is an excellent dish, and it's low carb, but you don't have to be doing low carb to enjoy it. Now next I'm going to go ahead and put the lid on so that spinach can continue to wilt down, and it's ready to eat. We did add just a touch more salt, but that was it. What a great flavor. I hope you've enjoyed this video. Please like, share, and subscribe, and I really hope to see you soon.